Hello, welcome to Perished Garden. I am really getting the day going. Oh, I have some cereal that I need to put into boxes. I need to open boxes of cereal so I can put the cereal into boxes. Yeah, I figured a little bit more up close and personal, not just my back, would be better. And some of these I was able to put 2 boxes of cereal in. Look at that. Yeah. This is about as close to like those refill channels. Yeah, this is about as close as you're gonna get to that. I really don't care. Ooh, if you shake the sides of the boxes, they fit. See how it fits? Look at that. That was actually a lot of space. Okay, that is a lot of brown. Look at all of that brown. The kids are gonna love it. I swear, I do have like not Cheerios. Fruit Loops somewhere. There are Fruit Loops there. It's just that's what they asked for. Don't blame me. They asked for it. Actually, this morning when I gave my son the cinnamon checks, he meant to say Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but straight up just says Cinnamon Checks. I was like, I gave you what you asked for. You can't get mad. We were laughing about it. Lots of laundry. I went to space camp with one of my kids. And yeah, I'm finally getting through all the laundry. Checking the socks to see if they're clean, but I'm getting through all the laundry finally. It was fun. It was a good time. It's just, getting back to the routine. Catching up with the requirements of the routine. That's what it is. That's what needs to get done. But yeah, not too much, not too big of a deal. We could all handle it. Is not the end of the world. I clearly picked my damn nose way too freaking much. There I go again. Jeez. And I know it's just allergies making my nose feel stuffy, and I'm just like trying to open it up. But still, you know how many times I have to cut out little clips of me just digging in there? I'm tired of it. I need to stop picking my nose. Don't tell my husband he's right, but yes, most of the laundry is mine and my daughter's. Like, look at the small piles my husband and my kid have. All right. Oh, I had shoes in the washing machine. This is a Tuesday video, I think. So I'm gonna go outside. Yes, here I am. So the day was overcasty, and I didn't have to worry about water burning the leaves. Like, they were gonna evaporate nice and gently and slowly. So I just went ham and watered everything. I didn't get up close and personal and gentle with everything. I did have to be careful with the hose because I do drag that hose across the floor. Which is not good. And I rip up all the plants. So that yellow plant there that I've been saying, I don't know what it is. It is considered a weed. Now, weed is just a word people use for things they don't like. So yes, people don't like that. I don't know if it's actually native, but I know it's not harmful. It's like a buckwheat, some sort of weird mustard, like wild mustard. It's not non-toxic, so anyone and anything can chew on it and it'll be fine. So I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it for now until it gets too big and it takes over the sidewalk there. But yeah, I'm leaving it. Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, which means gardening. You can see my clipboard here on this shot here. And you see how overcasty it is. It was actually very nice. It was a pleasure to be out there. Oh, here we have some leaf problem. This is my sunflower. Does anybody know what that is? I am gently cutting off all the leaves that have that so it won't spread. Um, that doesn't look pretty. Not nice. Not nice at all. Um, Tuesday, taking care of all the weeds in this section. I have more plants. I wanted to put more plants out, but it looks like today, Wednesday, the very next day, I am going to be busy with my kids' school stuff. And so I am taking advantage and doing some voiceover. But here on the video, let's stick to the video. Yeah, I'm going in and taking out all the little weeds that are still trying their hardest to come through. I think I did get a big chunk of it out, like the big stuff, but there was a lot of little things. You'll see the piles that I have there at the end. You really have to look up close and personal to see like the change. Here in this wide shot, and you're not gonna really notice. The camera moves. Don't worry about it. I got you. Yeah, you see that little pile there? It's not much. I'm trying to get a nice ground shot here. Okay. There's something. All that's gotta go. So yeah, my nails get all grimy. But that's fine. Nothing I can handle. And there's just like a lot of little things everywhere. I did go to the store. I wonder if I took video of me putting in the plants. Let's see. Yeah, more leaves on the sunflowers. They're more down towards the bottom to have that brown spot. But I did find my purple petunias at the store. So I got those, and I'm able to fill in a lot of these pots in the middle. You see how I'm taking out a lot of those big leaves in the bottom? Those ones also had that brown stuff. That happens. I'm sure I could just get some soap and it'll wash off. I could also take off the leaves. Not the end of the world either way. But yeah, I'm just going in and getting all of that stuff in the middle. A lot of it looks new, so it's just like the leftover seeds that are germinating. But yeah, we don't want it to get out of hand again. I mean, that's why I'm kind of glad I'm sticking to this whole every Tuesday I work on the garden. There's clearly a lot going on throughout the house that I need to keep up with. Yep, those are the words. But also, if I don't give myself a minute to do something positive in the areas I've worked on, it's just gonna go. You see a lot of like grass here and the seeds already. So that's kind of the problem I'm having, that I'm, some seeds are already dropping. But I'm also hoping that this ground cover here chokes it all out. And then I found red thyme, and it's the creeping red thyme. So it's not like the tall bushy ones that I have here. I'm probably going to take out the red bushy ones. No, the tall bushy ones. Learned how to dry them and put them in my spice rack. and put in the red thyme. And hopefully it could be two different things creeping around, battling each other, but also choking all the bad stuff out. Oh, I don't know. Did you see it already? I wasn't really looking. Nope, here it is. The chamomile. Look at the chamomile. I have chamomile, so now I know what plant looks like chamomile. It's the weird spiky one. There it is again. Kind of pretty. Um, but yeah, things are growing. Things are happening. Spring has sprung. We're only like 5 days. I don't know what day is it today. Oh no, more than 5 days. 7, 8 days into spring. So yeah, I know we've been feeling the temperatures. Today the sun is out. Yesterday it was overcasty. It rained, sprinkled, misted overnight. So that's good. I don't think it's enough for me to turn off the sprinklers, but whatever. These are all good things for the plants because they have enough time to grow their roots a little bit more, establish themselves a little bit more. I wonder if I zoomed in this whole thing anyway. Yeah. I don't have, the phone is being held on a little clip and it's literally just flat on the ground balancing, so that's why I can't really get the best angles. I don't have a small tripod, and then that still would be cumbersome because I have to like angle it all three, you know. Like I'm trying to make it better, but it's just not working. It's a funny angle. But yeah, so there's not drastic change. Kind of like the other videos where it's like all green and all of a sudden it gets all dried out, but it has to because all of the green was a bunch of weeds. You know, it's one of those pick your poison. Do you want it green and weed free? This is thankfully mainly all good green. Just a few little things in between. But like I said, it turned out to be a nice pile of trash. It was quite a bit. Oh, I don't think I've mentioned this. I have a hummingbird. Like, I don't own it. It's a wild animal. And I've been wanting to record it for years. I just don't know how, like, I don't think the equipment is going to capture it properly. And then I think this morning I came up, like, I'll just do morning vlogs. Morning and afternoon vlogs. That's what I'll do. Like, little shorts. So I'll finally do shorts. If you see that spiky thing that I did not rip out, I believe that's chamomile. Now that I have an actual reference point to what it is. But here are some weeds, arugula, S type, you know, dandelion weeds. I don't want those. Yes, some people don't consider those weeds, and they want those, and that's fine. I'm not going to judge you. I just don't want them in my garden here because they will completely overtake. But either way, oh look, that was like a nice little All of these are out of place. And I just like how pretty they look. Mm, naturally smashed up into one section. You know, it was cute. It's kind of like the aesthetic I'm going for. Controlled chaos. I don't think I took those out properly. I need to go back and take this corner out. California poppies didn't really come in nicely. They should be out by now. So I am looking for something that I could put in for the moment that will die out by, you know, Christmas, October. Just an annual, something that won't drop seeds. There are still a few poppies that are, like, the plant is there. The plant is there. It might still bloom, but I'm not holding my breath. What is this? Oh, okay. That was it. That was it for the day. And now I am making dinner. Which no, I already made dinner. I didn't want to show the whole dinner, so I'm just plating dinner. Like, I was tired. This was after picking up the kids. This was after going to sports, and I still had to make dinner after all of that. And now dinner is done, and here I am plating it. It is just burritos. With it's just meat, rice, and guac. Tortillas, obviously. But here I am just plating dinner. How much time do I have? I have quite a bit of time. This runs slow. Hang on a second. So yeah, there's not too much to show on dinner today, so I'm not going super fast on that. But this is how I plate a burrito. Mine is the one with the purple light. You make sure the tortilla is, you know, heated up. It changes some color, not too much, because you still want it soft. You don't want it to become crunchy, because that's how you break it. Also, if it's undercooked, that's how you break it. And yeah, just throw all the ingredients on there. Make sure you do it in a nice straight line. And personally, I like to save one of the bottom edges, about an inch, half an inch, you know, of a bottom edge, so that way you can be able to fold it over. See how that's kind of an up and down line? If you're wondering why I'm giving so much detail, some people just don't know. And it's fine. Like, how are you gonna know something you've never tried? Or you don't quite understand why you're doing it like that. Yeah. Here. See how I lifted it all up and then pushed it over? I didn't leave much of an edge, but still. She just has to fill in the blank then. See how see-through that one is that I just put on the heat there? You don't want it so see-through. For the sake of your intelligence. So that's all it is. Nothing difficult. Yeah, I've been trying not to eat so much late at night. But when I get home and I'm tired and I don't want to cook, and then we go out to do sports and I have no other choice but to cook, I'm kind of stuck eating a little bit later. This is like almost 8 by the time we ate. So yeah, that. And that's my big burrito. No, that's my husband's big burrito. He put chili on it. Now this is my big burrito. Do you think you're going to be fine with just one burrito, or are you going to want like a half burrito? I don't know. Okay, and just. You want me to throw on there?
in case.
No, no. You want me to?
Just in case.
I already took it off. It's not gonna burn.
I'm not huge into making stuff out of scratch.
Well, you're gonna have fire as well. You guys
Like,
want to
I
make a tortilla?
can. I know how.
Right.
It's not that difficult, but
Ew, no.
if I could get it out of a plastic container, I will. I don't know. That's my toxic trait. I have the skills,
Well, those are different.
just not the
This
willingness.
mantequilla and the tortilla that your mom makes.
Anyways, thanks for
So
watching.
this mantequilla and the tortilla that your mom makes.
Enjoy the burritos.
I'll take it.
Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.